Before we begin assembly, it's important to know the different parts that make up a turnout, the anatomy of a turnout. We can then have a clear understanding of what terms are used to describe each part. This diagram of a standard turnout will highlight as I describe each part that makes up the turnout. Stock rails. These are the two outer rails. Switch blades, also known as point blades, are the rails that move side to side and determine the route of the passing train. These come pre-machined at the correct angle, tapered down to a sharp point. Tie bar. This binds the two switch blades together at the correct gap and is used to drive both switch blades from side to side. Closure rails. These follow on from the switch rails and lead to the knuckle of the common crossing. The knuckle is the point where the rail diverges into wing rails. Wing rails. Separate short pieces of rail that follow on from the knuckle. Common crossing V. Commonly referred to as the frog, this is made up of two pieces of rail called the point and splice rails. These have the ends of the rail machined to a point at the correct angle and come included, pre-machined in the kit. Check rails. The two rails adjacent to the stock rails. These help guide the wheels smoothly through the common crossing. The wooden planks that support the rail and formation are referred to as timbers. Similar to sleepers used on plain line track, timbers are used on turnouts and are wider than sleepers. Fine tracks turnouts use prototypical UK geometry, with set designations like A5, C10, to describe the different sizes of turnout. So what do these letters and numbers mean, A5, C10? We'll use these two turnout sizes for our example. The letter refers to the switch blade planing length, the area that is machined down to a sharp point. An A switch uses a short planing length and a C uses a longer planing length. So a turnout with the letter A will typically be shorter than one with the letter C. The number refers to the crossing angle at the common crossing frog. The lower the number, the sharper or steeper the angle. 5 uses a sharper angle than 10, for example. An A5 is a short turnout with an angle of 11.31 degrees at the crossing frog, or expressed as 1 in 5. This size turnout is typically used in slow-moving areas like sidings and goods yards. A C10 is longer with a much shallower angle of 5.71 degrees at the crossing frog, or expressed as 1 in 10. This size turnout is more suited to mainline running. In order to compare the sizes of the different turnout kits available, each kit has an associated printable template that can be downloaded from the British Fine Scale website. We'll take a look at this in the next step.